What's up, guys? NASCAR Heat 2 Developer Diaries #1 just came out, so I'm going to let that play, and so I hope you enjoy.
One of the great things about working in NASCAR is we get a chance to do a product year after year after year. So last year was a chance to get the foundation down. One of the approaches to making a great game is really listening to fan feedback. You know, they're playing the game, they know what they want, and you know, anytime they give suggestions, we take it seriously.
One of the things we really wanted to add that they wanted that we didn't have in the game last year was split screen racing. So now you can sit down on the couch with your friend or your family member, you know, mom, dad, kid, whatever, and you can have really exciting door-to-door races with somebody who's right there on the couch with you.
For the first time in 10 years, we've finally been able to add all 3 national series. Getting the game right is getting all the details right. And so when we got a chance to add the new series, it involved, you know, adjusting every aspect of it.
The addition of the extra series adds a ton of diversity to the game. The new tracks, the new driving styles, the ability for a player to envision themselves as a professional NASCAR driver in each of the series.
We were as surprised as everybody else with the stage format change, and we were halfway through development. This came out of nowhere, and we had to throw out all the rules we had written over the last few years and re-implement them to allow us to do stage racing.
We had to redo like 300,000 lines of code, and by doing that, we were able to bring stage racing to online racing, which also means we have yellow flags for online racing, and that is going to be amazing, crazy, but we'll get to see a lot of exciting races online. I'm really excited for the fans to try that.
And it's a new driving experience that they didn't have from the last product. And especially having Eldora in the game and having that dirt physics feel in the game is a huge step forward.
It is really fun to race around Eldora and swap paint with all those other guys and drift just nicely through the corners.
We threw out all of the career mode and we redid it from scratch. And the whole experience was really motivated by discussion when we had a chance to talk with some of the NASCAR drivers. And they described what the experience was like to start out as a new driver and modeled the whole experience after that. We're going to start you out as truck racing, but your goal is to work your way up to finally get a seat in Xfinity. And your ultimate goal when you're racing is to kind of get invited to one of the Monster Energy Series teams. And that's really what the whole experience is like, to be able to race side by side with the stars.
NASCAR Heat 2 arrives September 12th. Pre-order now at NASCARheat.com.
So there it was. That was the dev diary, and you're going to see some of the footage from that without the developers in it. But you heard they deleted 300 lines of code to get stage racing in. That's a lot of code. And you can see their split screen. They added split screen. The Xfinity cars look really good. I'm not going to shit on them. And the trucks look really good. The Gen 6 cars, they can need work. They don't look the greatest. And you can see look at all these beautiful new tracks and everything we get to run. There's Iowa, there's Road America, there's a little clip of Eldora from Cockpit Cam. You're going to see some Cockpit Cam. Oh, and this Burnouts are back, as you saw that. And you see here's where they were talking about 300 lines of code getting deleted for stage racing. And there's stage racing online and offline. So there's online stage racing, and cautions are back in online for this year's game. You can see that right there. But as you saw in the thing, Burnouts looked like they are back. Victory celebrations are back in here. And we're getting ready to hit the career portion, which I really like this career thing. And we're about to see it in just a second as they're showing the door. It says one team interested in trucks, interested in signing 5,000 a race. And it says checking hot seat offer week 17, HRE. And then if you read that, it says get a top 15. And we might work with you in the future. So I'm guessing when you first start off a career, you're just getting like rides in the trucks, and then if you do good, you get a full-time ride in trucks, and then as you get a full-time ride in trucks, you get to hop in some Xfinity cars and get to run a couple Xfinity races over the course of the season. And then you get to do like what the underfunded guys do, like Alon Day did this year. He ran Sonoma in a cup car, and so you get to hop around and get to run different makes or different cars until you can land a lucrative contract and run in one of the 3 big series full-time that season. So that's really cool. I like that aspect of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Till we meet again in the next video. Peace.